Oh, no. See, now you definitely hating. You cannot talk about my man Star like that, man.
I'm saying, no. It's not hating.
No, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. Come on, man. Star is the man. Pin it up. How did you feel about the Hassan versus Snook the Crook back and forth?
Well, shout out to Snook. A lot of people I know Snook. Snook is from Marlboro. You know, I told you before, I'm from Sheepshead, but I used to be in Marlboro and Coney Island and all that. So shout out to Snook. I appreciate what his platform is about. Him and his mans, Trust Moolah. They're doing some positive things. Hassan, Snook called Hassan and Zip and China Brim and Harlem Legend out for what they've been doing. I believe that Hassan, China Brim, Harlem Legend, and Zip with the Drip caused a lot of dissension in the streets. And a lot of people is getting hurt out here off of their platform.
How?
Well, I mean, if you watch Zip platform or you watch China Brim platform, they got a lot of drama with them. You know, they got a lot of people, you know, they starting up a lot of beefs in the neighborhoods. You know, and they do a lot of goofy shit that's not cool. So somebody like Snook that's watching them, Snook is younger than them, and a lot of dudes that's younger than them is looking at, yo, these dudes is cornballs. How these dudes got a voice? I can understand why Snook feel the way he feel because, you know, these dudes shouldn't have a voice. That's how a lot of people feel about China Brim, about Zip with the Drip, about Hassan Campbell, about Harlem Legend. They feel that way. They feel these dudes, you know, and I feel, even though these dudes, I feel these dudes bit my whole style, Panda, but I don't really.
You think Hassan bit your style?
Well, I'm gonna just say this. I helped Hassan out. Hassan, you know, when I was over there with Hassan was doing crazy numbers. Hassan now, he's doing like, what, 15,000, 24,000. He's not even doing 100K. Or he's not even doing like 90,000 views like he was doing.
Bulletz,
I remember.
Come on, man. Nah.
I'm just saying, like, if you watch Hassan, like when I was over there with Hassan and we was cool, Hassan was doing crazy numbers.
But he also says that, you know, they've been blackballing his numbers ever since then, though, right?
Come on, Panda. Like, he been saying that blackball, like, it's people are done. This is what I said, reinvention. Hassan hasn't reinvented himself. He's still doing the same thing. Nobody cares about him doing this, and got the axe in his hand. Nobody cares about that. You know, Hassan got to reinvent himself from doing the gossip and shit. You know, like that celebrity gossip shit and the goofy shit he's doing. Like, people don't want to hear that from Hassan. It's so much new guys. Like, Charleston White, to keep it real with you, took the Hassan blueprint and did it better.
Well,
and he's relevant.
I disagree with you about you saying that nobody wants to see it anymore, because if nobody wanted to see it anymore, he still wouldn't be getting the numbers that he's getting right now, though. He still get decent
getting
numbers.
but Panda, he's not getting the numbers that he should be. That's just like Math Hoffa. Like, I was watching Math Hoffa, like, I'm like, yo, Math Hoffa, you got 1 million subscribers and you doing 1,000 views on your live stream? Like, you doing 12K on a con interview? That should have been like 500,000, 250,000 plus.
Yeah, but you could blame YouTube changing the algorithm too, though, right? Because a lot of shit has changed.
But Panda, I got a whole new platform right now. Shout out to Snow Billy, Hell in a Cell podcast, right? Where I just started that channel, right? And we at almost 4K subscribers. We did like 11. I did one video. We did like 11,000, right? And we just growing the platform. You get what I'm saying, Panda?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Hassan is at that level where every video should be gling, 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 gling. Like, come on, bro. He's on a Vlad and all these other dudes level.
Nah, he's not. Like, I mean, a Vlad level. Vlad is at 6.5 million subscribers.
He's on that level. He's in that conversation. Like, Hassan been around a long time, Panda. He's been around 2016. He's been in this game a long time.
Right, he has been in, yeah.
You know, he's not. It's not like Hassan is a newbie.
No.
Like me, I'm almost at 200,000 subscribers, right? But it took me time to get there.
So you don't
Right?
think that they blackballing him at all?
I don't think they blackball him. I just think the algorithm is tired of him. I think it happens to everybody, Panda. It happens to everybody. Look at Doggie Diamonds. Doggie Diamonds was the guy. Doggie Diamonds don't do the numbers that he did when he first came on the scene. You know why? Because people get tired of Doggie Diamonds being a miserable hater.
Whoa. Come on. No. You can't call him a hater, bro. Like, what?
I'm being honest, man. He's a bit like, no disrespect. I like Doggie. I bangs with Doggie Diamonds, but he comes off as a miserable hater.
You cannot say, oh, I rock with him, but you know what? And I'm not trying to come off as a hater, but he comes off as, come on, Bulletz. Nah.
He do.
What do you think that he does that makes him come across as a hater?
Okay, so when he does videos, like he review people music or he reviews certain things, right? Or he doing topics. It's like his approach is on some like the mad rapper. Like he sit there and he's like, yo, son. Yo, I don't like them bad boy dudes. Like that's the way his approach is. Like when it comes to anything outside the box that he don't like, he critiques it and he starts shitting on it. And I'm like, damn, like, why is you so mad, Doggie? Because this man done interviewed the who's who. Prodigy, you done had everybody on his platform. 50, everybody, Fabulous, everybody you could name been on his platform. You know, he knows a lot of people in the industry.
He was on Drink Champs.
Yeah, he was on Drink Champs. But he feels because he's not on the Drink Champs level, he's not on the Jada and Joe level, he's not on the Cam and Mace level, that is okay, I'ma just shit on everybody. Like the RZA thing was uncalled for because he has a relationship with these guys. Like what is that about that you want to go at RZA? Like I didn't understand that. Like what is your issue with Prodigy after Prodigy died? You want to put out the interview where they, you know, dudes is going at Prodigy. Like I just didn't understand that logic with Doggie Diamonds. It's like with her song. Like I feel like dudes is doing anything to stay relevant and stay alive.
Well, you don't think though that he has a right to say what he feels though? If that's how he feels?
I'm not saying anybody. I'm not saying nobody. Listen, I talk my opinion about a lot of things. So I don't critique people's opinion. But I feel like if your opinion becomes like a hater perspective, then it's not an opinion no more. Now it's a whole bunch of hater rage. Like when Hassan talk about certain people, it becomes like, oh, a nigga don't call me. Like Hassan thing is, these rappers don't call him on the phone or he don't have a dialogue with them. It's up with these rappers. If he talked to Jim Jones on the phone, like he talked to Mano, because I heard that Mano conversation. Like I don't know how it came out now, because that's an old conversation. That conversation was recorded in 2022. I heard that conversation in the beginning of I heard it in March of 2022. So I know what he was saying on that phone. You understand what I'm saying? And for him to be on the phone with the Styles P, to be on the phone with these people, he's a fan of these people. He just want to speak to people that he love their music. But it's a certain way that you go about things.
Okay.
A song way of going about things is wrong.
All right, but the way that you talked about Math Hoffa right now, talked about Doggie Diamonds and Hassan and stuff, some people in the comments would be like, yo, you sound like you want some hater rage yourself.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not hating because I'm gonna tell you why, right? Math Hoffa, he shot himself in the foot when he tried to like go at his own people. Like if I got a team around me and we a unit, like shout out to my team. Like shout out to my brother at Rapmatic. Shout out to my brothers at Hell in the Cell, Snow Billy, and my guy Leak. Shout out to them, right? And a lot of my other guys that I work with behind the scenes that I'm doing projects with, right? It's about a team. You know, your team, everybody eats when you got your team around you. Math Hoffa had a team.
Everybody eats B.
Yeah, everybody eats B. So Math Hoffa had a team. He had Esso, he had Heineken, he had
That original team was the
Champ.
best.
Yeah, that was the best. He had Champ. Champ was there first, I remember. And he had Wack, he had Bigger. So he had this team around him that was so dope that all of them they flow off each other's energy, right? Once that team broke up, once he said, I'm keeping the money for myself and fuck y'all guys. And y'all can't go and do this interview. Y'all can't go do none of this. It gotta be my platform. That's what hurt his foundation. And that's why his platform is struggling the way it is. Because look, all the guys that was on his platform, they all got platforms now. They all got platforms. Why they need his platform when they all got Spinoza got a platform, Gat Murder got a platform, Champ got a platform, Bigger got a platform, Esson Heineken got a platform, Met got a platform. Why do they need that when they all got platforms? But if he did on some Avengers shit and formed like Voltron and had it around his network, the Math Hoffa channel, yo, that would have been the best thing he ever did. Everybody would have got money, 12 streams of revenue. But he was selfish. And that's why his platform is the way it is right now. You feel what I'm saying, Panda?
I still think though that like for Doggie, you got to give him a little bit more respect, man. He did
I
a
give
lot.
him respect. Listen, Doggie Diamonds, I give him respect for what he did, interview, journalist-wise. I give him his respect. But as the time progressed and looking at him now in his later, and I'm just keeping it real, in his later career, because this is now his later career, he's going out bad. And I said this on my platform, and I'm saying it on yours. Doggie Diamonds has went out bad. For somebody that was prestigious in this rap conversation, this man shouldn't be going out like that. You should be going out like Ralph McDaniels. You should be going out like Bobby Simmons. You should be going out like Big Tigger, Joe Clair. Why is you going out like Star?
What's wrong with Star? Oh, no. See, now you definitely hating. You cannot talk about my man Star like that, man.
I'm just saying, no. It's not hating.
No, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. Come on, man. Star is the man.
No, I like Star. No. But let me just say this, right? Because I'll beg with Star. But Star's another one, right? And I got massive love for Star. But Star just like Doggie Diamonds, man. And Star's understanding it now because Star's really like, he's not really beefing with nobody. It's about money. But it was a point, Star was bitter. When Star got kicked off of Hot 97 and Power 105, he was bitter. He came online bitter and angry with everybody. Now Star's like, he kind of chill and, he do his content and all that. But I just feel like, you become bitter when things don't go your way, when the people stop picking up your calls and you're not getting the interviews that you want, you're not getting the people that you want, you start getting bitter. But that should not discourage you. That should tell you, yo, you know what? Let me change the game plan up. Let me do something different. I may not need the rappers. I may not need the stars. And that's one thing about me. Like, when I couldn't get interviews, because it was a minute that I was droughted out, I couldn't get no interviews. I wasn't stressing. I still did my content. Now I'm getting interviews. I'm not stressing about that because I understand that you got to reinvent yourself. Reinvention is the best key to the success thing. But a lot of these dudes, they stubborn. They don't want to reinvent. And Star had to realize that. A lot of these dudes don't realize that. Like the dude GullyTV, he be throwing shots at me. This dude, and keep it real with you, let's just keep it all the way real. This dude has been trying to get on for the longest. And it just ain't reaching for him either. Some people gotta be honest with themselves. Like, this shit ain't for everybody. Oh, come on, Panda Man, let's get to it, man.
Well, let's be honest though, man. YouTube is a lot more difficult than they make it out to be. All right. To be able to make enough money to sustain yourself doing this and shit like that, it's tough, bro. It's not easy, man. You know,
That's why you gotta sell that merch. That's why dudes gotta sell that merch, bro.